Good morning, SCPA. I'm Anastasia Schmeckley.
And I'm Floribel Ocampo. And this is SCPA Today.
Spring break is almost here. Now that the 6-week grading period is over, I can finally sleep in.
Not so fast. Before we go on break, make sure to keep an eye out for spring dance auditions and our upcoming musical, Anything Goes, premiering on April 12.
On this month's broadcast, we'll also be highlighting more performances from the senior dance production, getting an inside look on the process from the senior choreographers themselves.
It's truly amazing to see how these dancers have blossomed over the years here at SCPA. One year they're auditioning for the school, and next thing you know, they're up on the main stage.
These dancers aren't the only ones blossoming. Now that it's spring break, blossom. Carlsbad Flower Field is open to the public. You'll be sure to get some gorgeous coverage on that later.
Now that I think about it, the month of March has been so eventful. St. Patrick's Day, National Women's Month, and the Peace Run all in one. We've got a lot to cover. And later on, we will also have a special announcement about the upcoming SCPA elections.
But before we get into all that, let's go to Ryan Manalik to find out if we'll be expecting April showers in the next few weeks.
Hello and good morning, SCPA. This is your weatherman, Ryan Manalik. Recently, we've been receiving average San Diego weather where it's cold in the mornings and it gets warmer throughout the day. But this Friday and Sunday, we'll also be receiving some rain showers. Over spring break, the weather will become much warmer, ranging from the low to mid 80s. This is your weatherman, Ryan Manalik, signing off.
Thank you, Ryan, for our weather. Next up, we have the senior dance production highlights. If you missed it, don't worry. We have seniors Ariana Munich, Sebastian Arredondo, and Kaylar Priet to tell you all about their experiences in making this iconic SCPA show come to life.
Hi, my name is Ariana Munich. My dance in the senior dance production was called Dystopia. So it's like a brother and sister, and then they are watching their favorite television show, and then it's like a creepy show, and then they get transported into the show, and so that's what happens. They get stuck there and transformed into the people who are in the show. We had a couple of months to put everything together, so each rehearsal we would have class, and I would teach them a little bit and then kind of choreograph on the spot even a little bit too, to see how they work with the choreography, and then from there we would move on section by section and put everything together with the music.
My name is Sebastian Arredondo. It's called Sea, as in the ocean. There's a lot. It's not just like making movement, it's about telling a story. And I wanted to give a show to people that they've never seen before, so that's why I tried incorporating like the visual aspect of creating a video and have that only being me, so that there's that personal side to it. And then having all of this different types of movement of like destruction and like lust and all of these things that my dancers were able to show on stage.
I'm Kaylar Priet. Senior dance is important for seniors because, well, for me and for a lot of my dancer friends, we've been here since 9th grade, some of us 6th grade, and we've just strictly been dancing. Or we would do solos or group projects, but we never have the chance to put our work onto someone else and perform it, and I think that's great to learn before you go off into college, because if you want to pursue dance, choreography is a big part of it, and you're going to learn how to do that, and so it's good to be exposed to it beforehand so you're not completely lost.
Kudos to the choreographers and dancers. The amount of thought that goes into those pieces is so fascinating, and they're all so beautiful.
They are, and this month really does bring out so much beauty, especially in the Carlsbad flower fields. Let's take a look.
The Carlsbad flower fields are ready for spring, with over 50 acres devoted to raising the ranunculus bulb crop along with other specialty flowers. Today, the fields are a direct result of over 85 years of floral cultivation that began when Luther Gage came to Carlsbad in the early 1920s. This area is now full of many attractions, including tours through the flower fields on antique tractor wagons, a playground, a twisting sweet pea maze, and exciting mining activities where you can find your own gemstones. You can also bring your own food to have a picnic in the fields, or they do also sell lemonade, ice cream, and their specialty flowers. If you are interested in going to the flower fields, they are open from March 1st through May 14th, with April and May at its peak. It is open to the public 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. General admissions are $14 for adults, $13 for seniors. Children 3 to 10 years are $7. Children 2 years and under are free.
Students, the time has come for us to announce that SCPA today is going to be hosting the upcoming ASB electoral debates. We believe it's our job to inform you about all the people you'll be voting for. Stay tuned for more information.
The Associated Student Body plays such a big role in how the school is run. Let's make sure that all of us is being given a voice.
And here we have a PSA by Lucia Wallen and Joyce Ricacorba aimed to give those experiencing teen dating violence a voice.
She loves me. It's just her way of showing that she cares.
Sometimes we argue, but every couple argues.
I can take it. It doesn't bother me that much. I think she loves me.
1 in 3 high school students is a victim of physical, sexual, emotional, or verbal abuse from a dating partner. Recognize the signs and call these numbers to get the help you need.
The SCPA community is very vocal in the issues in the Women's Month. We aim to recognize the contributions of women throughout history and today in our society.
Hi, I'm Charles DeFreitas. I teach 8th grade science and integrated math too. As millennials, I think it's important for them to change the inequality, to keep fighting for the women's rights, keep fighting for equal salary, keep demonstrating that women are just as capable of men in many areas, but also not lose sight that men are also starting now to be objectified by media and things like that. So it's about uniting and moving forward together as an entire generation.
Hello, I'm Ida Mooney and I teach math here at SCPA. We have so much to do as women, as part of society. I want my daughters to have everything that they want in life, and I don't want them to be held back by preconceived notions or by stereotypes that they can't do something because they are female. Equality is not there yet. You know, you're not supposed to speak up. You're supposed to look pretty and you know, not make waves to speak up.
Every month should be Women's Month. Let's continue to empower the women in our lives and show them our appreciation every day. In Maya Angelou's words, how important it is for us to recognize our heroes and sheroes.
Did you know other cultures have their own Women's Day celebration? The theme of this St. Patrick's Day parade was women. Let's hop over to the parade.
Every year we pick a theme for the parade. This year's theme is honoring women of the world.
It's women of the world.
But that means honoring women of the world, okay? So this year for the parade, we were lucky enough to find out that the Deputy Minister of Ireland, who is a woman, was on the West Coast. And she was here today for our dignitary breakfast. And we put her in the parade as our Executive Grand Marshal.
Why we celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Obviously, St. Patrick himself. He's the missionary most credited with bringing Christianity to the Irish back in the 400s. Now this right here is a Bridget's cross. It's named after Saint Bridget, who was named after Bridget, the pre-Christian goddess of Ireland, the pagan god. And they would hang it after they're done. They would hang it above their doorway, and that would give them Saint Bridget's blessing, good luck, as it were, for an entire year.
This is our 37th year doing this.
Okay.
So we've been here a long time, and in San Diego, our parade is the largest parade west of the Mississippi, the third largest in the United States, our San Diego parade.
Wow, the amount of cultural diversity in our community is amazing. The Peace Run on Monday was the perfect example of this diversity, as Olympic runners from all over the world carried the torch to spread messages of peace.
Hey SCPA, I'm Paul.
I'm Ashley.
And
I'm Lana.
We're your SCPA, and this
is Lion's Den.
Come on in. Here in the new and improved Lion's Den 2.0, here we got major shirts from $10. We got pom-poms for $1 and paws for $2.
For here, we fixed up and cleaned up the little, what do you call this?
Glass case.
The glass case.
Display.
And we're displaying our lanyards. These are $2 and this is $1. These are class lanyards and these are the SCPA lanyards. So come on in and get a lanyard if you want.
So over here, courtesy of Ashley, we have the new sticker bombed cabinet wall because we didn't want it to be too boring. And over here, we also have previous class shirts from classes 16 and so on. And in this cabinet, we have folders, noisemakers, bumper stickers, which are $1. Get them now.
Thanks for coming into the den. We're open every Tuesday and Thursday, and thanks for watching.
Stay wild, Lions. ASB out.
Oh, whoops. Did we say the Peace Run? We actually meant a new episode of PA Cribs. Now, if you want to see the Peace Run, let's show that now.
For this month's Student Spotlight, we are featuring 2D artist Armand Mumtaz.
Hi, I'm Armand Mumtaz. I'm in the 10th grade and I'm a 2D visual art major. I would say that the art medium I use most is pen and marker. A lot of times I'll also include acrylic paint in my backgrounds, but I definitely want to start painting more so that I can get a traditional skill refined and pretty much mastered by the time I'm into college. For me, the process of making an art piece is really frustrating at first, so I'll usually take a bunch of inspiration photos from online or from social media, and then I'll kind of try to combine them in my mind, and I'll just sketch things over and over again until I reach an image that I like, that I find aesthetically pleasing and cohesive. I started drawing when I was really young, getting really into like cartoon and anime, and that was kind of when I started. I wanted to draw what was like on the TV, and that was when I first started getting really into drawing. I think that my background from being half Mexican and half Pakistani has influenced my art a lot, and especially in terms of the traditional fashions of each culture, because both include such intricate detailing and beading and jewelry and a lot of attention to the artistic aspect of life. I would say that most of my career options in my mind for the future are definitely centered around art. My ideal future and my ideal career would be to be an art professor or teacher while also being a gallery artist and selling my art and showing it in exhibitions. That way I get like a stable job but also get to do art for fun. I think that art makes society a lot more interesting and a lot more exciting, and it provides a relief for everyone. Today, being an artist, although it's tough, is easier than ever, mostly because of social media and the internet. In today's world, an artist can really find their own fan base and get a lot more fans a lot faster than they could probably in the past. So I think that's what's convenient, and I think as long as you know how to market yourself and keep your brand, you know, on par with your art, then I think that that's easy in today's world.
SCPA is not only composed of artists, but also athletes. We have an exclusive interview with Martel Irby on balancing the arts, academics, and sports.
Hello, my name is Martel Irby. I'm currently a junior here. My primary sport is football, and I play for Morris. I participate in other sports such as basketball and track, but my primary goal in playing those sports is to stay in shape for football season. On paper, I go as an athlete, which means that I play multiple positions, so the college recruiters see me as not just someone that plays one position, but can effectively play multiple positions on the field. So you name it, I play. I feel like I had a good year. I could have done better in areas. I mean, I rushed for 1,700 yards, had 22 touchdowns, so I can't complain, you know, all glory to God. To be able to play college football is one of the many dreams that I have, and regardless of if I end up pursuing football or use it to get an education, of course I want to play football at the collegiate level. As far as the effort that I put into school, I feel like it should match the effort that I put on to the field, because if it doesn't, then athletics is for nothing, because you're not going to be able to get a scholarship in it. So I apply the same effort that I do on the field in the classroom. On the field, I feel like you can never give up, you know? So applying that into my everyday life has been something that's helped me tremendously, because regardless of where I may stand at the moment, I know never to give up, because it's always going to get better. And if you don't get the outcome that you want, then you always learn the lesson, you know? It's not always a loss. You're learning a lesson to better yourself as a young man. And on the field, I try and do everything that I can for the glory of God, so transferring that into my everyday life, I feel like that has helped me become the young man that I am today. I feel like my dream school would have to be Stanford. Ever since I got into high school and I actually started getting good grades, me and my mom have talked about it a lot, because Stanford can guarantee me a great academic program as well as a great athletic program. 3 points. 1, never give up on yourself. 2, stay humble. And 3, always work for what you feel you deserve. So with that being said, like, regardless of what happens, regardless of if you feel you're getting overwhelmed, never give up on yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, then who else will, you know? So just always taking into account that you can do it if you believe in yourself and if you believe in God, you know?
That's the end of our broadcast. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow the SCPA Today, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter to get the updates on upcoming broadcasts.
Tune in next month. Goodbye.